Network, thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens. We are back. What is up, everybody? Great to see everybody here. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of people here in the house with us on this surprise Saturday Night Live show. Very excited to be here with you. Yes, Nick ran a live stream Thursday night that lasted about 3 minutes. I was about to make a dirty joke. It is what it is. He got a work call. I was unavailable. Rissman was not in position to do all this by himself. So we're back. We're here tonight, me and Rissman, and we're very glad to do this. Ted's Nerd World, Simpus Beginnis. Matt Rissman, Bays. Let's go. Swift -1. What is going on? Mary Lanning in the house. What is up, Mary Lanning? Dan Grissom. Dan. Oh, my goodness, Dan. You are so right. I hope you'll give us a thumbs up in about 5 more minutes. Matt Cave Gaming. Bro. Thank you, Matt Cave. Matt Cave got the wheels turning. Matt Cave came into my brain and dusted out all the cobwebs from Streamlabs OBS and taught me a few little things. Much appreciated. So we are back with a very high quality live stream for the first time in years. When our production was at this level. Don't know what I mean? Now you know what I mean. Because it looks like this. Now, I am going to bring in my partner here for the evening, and that would be none other than Darth Simpus Rissman. Hello, sir. Say again.
Am I here?
You are here.
Awesome. Because I can't.
Am I here?
Because I can't see anything anymore. I can only see you. I can't. I can't see what's going on.
Is this thing working? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's about a 6-second delay on the YouTube side of things.
Yeah. No, as long as I'm here and you can hear me, that's
look
great.
at that. So shiny.
Am I shiny? Am I extra shiny now?
You are extra shiny.
Excellent. I hope that makes me look better, Coach.
Now, let me just one little quick tweak of that, and I will be able to show everybody. So shiny. There it is. So shiny. Thank you very much.
I don't like this because I can't see what you're showing them. The old way I could see what you're showing. Now I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I kind of like it. Iron Reaper 2000. I don't know who needs to hear this, but the Baby Yoda movie will flop harder than the Fantastic Four.
That's a bad take. That's a bad take.
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a bad take.
Alien Earth, says Ted's Nerd World. That's what I'm talking about. That has a chance to end up being a really good show. We'll talk a little bit about that, perhaps.
Yeah, we got it tonight. It's on the agenda.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. You're absolutely right. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Here we go. So first things first, you guys can see what we're looking at here, and this was the planned show that we had on Thursday night. So the headline here from MovieWeb: Star Wars and DCU fans may have even longer to wait for 2 specific movies because of one director. And I believe we're talking about Mr. James Mangold.
We are. Mm-hmm.
So you don't say the one movie that, I don't know, you could say the least likely to mess up, but I think that might be a stretch. It's Dawn of the Jedi. It's the very, very, very beginning of the story that Mr. Mangold is telling. So tell us about what's happening here with Mangold and why the wait.
Well, I mean, he's got a great movie going on again with Timothy Chalamet, his buddy. They have a movie going on that I don't even know what movie is it. 'Cause I can't see the article. I know he was rumored to do Swamp
High
Thing,
side.
High Summit. Yeah, so there's a movie that he and Timothy Chalamet is doing, and now I think it's been shopped around. It's been, I don't know, Paramount.
Motocross themed heist thriller.
Yeah, I don't know if this is one that Paramount got. Paramount's been doing a lot of things now since the younger Ellison took over, but everyone's saying now that he is doing this movie with Timothy Chalamet, that it means whatever he's doing for Star Wars, back of the burner, back of the burner.
Yeah. Well, I mean, does that surprise you? It doesn't surprise me. We don't even know. Like, every Star Wars movie may be canceled if the next one doesn't go well.
They're gonna do.
You just never know.
They're gonna do the Mandalorian, the Grogu, the flop. Been predicting as a flop.
Sure.
Of course, they're gonna do that one, and then Starfighter is happening. Starfighter is definitely happening. They're all in, but I think what happens after that, it's anyone's game. But again, remember, it's 2026, 2027. We're talking about whatever next movie might come, 2028, 2029. They don't have to go into production on any of those anytime soon. So, whatever.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. So I don't know, guys. You let us know what you think. A little possible Star Wars delay outside of Rey. It looks like that might be the case. So next, are we getting Ewan McGregor or are we not getting Ewan McGregor? Now, all of you guys watched this go down. The man, correct me if I'm wrong, please. Did the man not literally answer a question and say, yes, I am filming, and he was talking about his schedule? And then he goes, whoops, I wasn't supposed, you did know that, right?
No. So this is the issue. So somebody misquoted him. So he didn't actually say that. He was talking about the whole panel. As he was being asked this question, he was talking about his wife, Hera. His wife is playing Hera.
Sure.
Ahsoka season 2. And so the whole, this is what the article is talking about. The whole chain of questioning was around, are you keeping up with any of the recent Star Wars projects? He's like, well, I love to watch my wife. She's a great green lady. And she's filming Ahsoka season 2 right now. Should I have said that? That was the whole chain of things that happened. And the first people that quoted it wrongly was him what they attributed it to him saying he was coming back as Obi-Wan in Ahsoka season 2. He was getting ready to film it, etc. His head is shaved, by the way. So I said, oh, they're going to put him in a wig. By the way, I don't know that this necessarily means he's not coming back in Ahsoka season 2. All I'm saying is this whole series of events at Fan Expo Boston was just a misquote. They just misquoted it.
Right. I mean,
that's what the Collider article says. The Collider article is like, here's exactly what he said about this. Do I personally think this means he's not in Ahsoka season 2? No. But I'm just saying there was a chain of events here that was very strange. It was very strange.
Yeah, definitely. I thought it was bogus. The whole taking it back. I was like, he's obviously going to be in it. Why would he say, yeah, I'm filming. Oh, you weren't supposed to know that, were you? And then everybody's like,
I personally believe he was talking about his wife. I don't think he said he was filming it. I think he was totally talking about his wife and whoever. We've been at these cons before, Coach. you try and attribute some things. You can't hear everything. Blah blah. I don't think he said it, right? And then they reached out to Lucasfilm, and Lucasfilm said that's not what he said. They didn't say he's not in it. They just said that's not what he said.
Right.
So I still think he's probably in it, but I don't think he said it at Fan Expo Boston. It is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Now look, I have to ask chat. This is going to be weird. Like, this is definitely a change of gears. Are we only coming in at 720p?
Oh, this best this best new quality that you thought
Yeah.
is a worse quality?
It is. We're only coming in at 720p.
Yeah, because I can see it on the left here in my other screen. I'm trying not to run it because then the audio bleeds through. But I don't think we look as good as we did when we were doing it in StreamYard, to tell you the truth.
Well, of course we don't. Not right now.
No.
Because it's 720p and you can't. 1080p is not available.
Yeah. Matt K Gaming says
it's a very clear 720p.
Yeah, but it's not as crisp as it was when we were using StreamYards.
Shut up! I know that. Like, we're definitely going to still live stream with StreamYards. Like, definitely. But my goodness, this is so many things could go wrong.
Coach, but you know what? I have to say, this is so much better than Thursday because we've gone past 6 minutes and we're still streaming.
Thank you. Thank you. Exactly.
Yes. So 720p or not.
Matt Cave, how do I change the settings to 1080p? I don't like this.
For the 25 people that are here, at least.
I'll show you how to up the output in Labs. Okay. All right. We're good. Then he'll show me later. This low quality live stream coming to you.
Did you fix it?
No, I can't fix it. He's going to have to show me.
No.
Oh, that's so bad.
I mean, these are the faithful 26, Coach. They're just so happy that anything is happening.
I don't blame them. Yeah. Like, wait, they say they're going live. Are they actually going to follow through with that? And
bro, I have to tell you, of all the things we've ever done, the 6 minute and then killing it was the worst. That has to be in the history of my experience with this channel. That has to be the worst bullshit we've ever done. 6 minutes and then it was dead. I was like, what are we even doing? Lord.
I know.
Lord help. Sundowner Sub says we don't need me in 1080p. I agree with that.
Oh dang. Burn. That was brutal. You didn't have to do him like that, Sundowners.
Oh, he did.
You have to go offline. We will get you all the way up to 1440p. All right. So we will do that. Dan Crane, hail to EBN, has been one of our members for the past 42 months. I like how it says Master 42 months. That's freaking awesome. What a nice little thing there. Hit me up at the stream. Yeah. I will. We're only going to go
Legion of Maul, don't forget he restarted the intro. No, we're not going to go into it.
Don't forget what?
He said, don't forget he restarted the intro on Thursday.
He restarted the intro?
Yeah, Coach. It was not good.
So he started the intro, and then yeah. 720p makes your skin look less wrinkled. Dan, you are such a mess.
Sundowners, if it makes you feel any better, Rissman, people don't even want to see me in 480p.
Oh, dang.
I would say 120.
That ain't true.
Barely.
That ain't true.
Barely.
Happy Saturday, Greg. Good to see you. Don't forget he restarted the intro. You just
bless him, though. Bless him.
Hey.
Bless him.
Look, the fact that he tried to do a live stream while he's in the middle of working.
Bro, and he was heartbroken. He was heartbroken when it didn't work out.
Nick doesn't cuss a whole lot. He started cussing when that happened. Like, he was.
I mean, if Derek had only shown up, we could have kept going. But
he was
blame
pissed.
Derek.
Then the work shut down. only lasted like 6 minutes.
I know. I went to bed and then I looked at the next morning. It's like, oh, he could have kept going.
Oh, he was so mad about that. So we're trying, folks. We are trying. Now, look, why did we do this tonight? One reason is because we're going to be doing some video gaming live streams, just like you see here.
Cool.
So Nick will be here. We'll be playing a game, and in 720p, and everybody can enjoy.
And Coach, if I can figure out how to do it, I would like to do, if I can, figure it out. No promises. I would like to do a Lego building stream. I think I can do it on StreamYards with a couple of cameras. I think I could build a Lego.
Okay.
So we might look for a Lego building stream in the future.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. But Venger didn't have to do that to me there. Well, Coach, at least you don't look as chipmunky as you usually do at 720p.
The cheeks are not, they're in a little bit.
I've lost weight, bro. I just had a colonoscopy.
And all the poop came from the cheeks?
I lost 7 pounds.
All the poop came from the cheeks?
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Looks fine on my little bitty phone. There we go.
This is
Commandant VHS, our brother.
This is the funny thing about 720 versus 1080 versus 4K. If you're just watching it on a small screen, who cares?
Right.
You know what I mean? If you're watching it on a 4K screen, of course you care. But I mean, it's you and I. I mean, Jesus Christ, who cares how we look, right? I mean, come on, man. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh no. How does he show up right when I say something?
It's amazing. Council member, Mexican Iron Man.
5 months.
Rissman should last 55 months.
How about that, Coach? 55 months.
Holy crap.
55. That's 5?
Shout out to the person who taught me how to YouTube.
55 months, that's going on 6 years.
Shout out to the man that said, stop doing what you're doing and listen to me.
And did it work out? Somehow we're still here? I don't know.
Somehow we're still here. Yeah. We're going backwards.
Yeah.
Somehow we're still here.
Apparently it didn't take, Coach.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, it did. It did. We got plans, y'all. Mexican Iron Man, Rissman should live stream Lego build of him making life-size build of his lover, Kathleen Kennedy.
Mike, I miss you. Great to see you, brother.
No, you don't.
Hope you're well.
No, you don't.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Don't.
I've always liked Mexican Iron Man.
Oh, he got you right there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Damn, Mexican Iron Man, the OG, 55 months. When we increase your bit rate and resolution, you're going to look so clear that people will think you're the AI. You're AI generated. Let's go. That's what I want to see. And let's.
I'm only 53 months, Coach. I'm only 53.
Matt Rissman with a member. Matt Rissman, 53 months. Shut up, Mike.
2 months.
With a member chat. With a member. That's the funniest member chat ever. That's the funniest comeback member chat ever. Shut up, Mike. That is hilarious. Mexican Iron Man in contemplation. One of the best EBN bits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I worked my little butt off on those. Those were a lot of fun.
Yep.
We still got some of those. Oh, yes.
Can't find the goat again, but we got
yeah, the goat is gone. Nick deleted the goat. He hated the goat.
No, I don't think it was Nick. I think it was when they did the redoing of the stuff on StreamYard that I think it got gone.
Well, Nick is a convenient liar. So I think he killed
He's even an inconvenient liar, to tell you the truth. But either way you look at it,
he killed my goat, y'all. He killed and I think he killed the No song. He's
been getting your goat for a long time.
Yeah, he has been. He has been.
The last time.
That goat. He's like, oh, I hate that freaking goat. Like, why?
It's not the only thing missing. And actually, I think I still do have the goat in another place. I could bring it back, but
Oh yeah. Well, I can go download it again. It's not a big deal. All right. So yes, Ewan McGregor. Whatever. Uh, do I hope to see him in what's the name of that show? Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
Sure, I do. But you know, if he's not, he's not. We'll see. But next bit of news: Hayden Christensen is ready for a Darth Vader spinoff and a new Clone Wars era adventures. What?
So this is from the same. This is from the
It does
same
not
convention.
sound like a good idea to me.
This is from the same convention where Ewan McGregor said what he did or didn't say. Right.
He was probably playing around when he said that.
Listen, Hayden Christensen wants to come back. He is in Ahsoka season 2, by the way. He's cast. It's
Yeah.
not a secret. He's in it. But
Right.
he wants to come back and play Vader. He wants to come back and do whatever.
Mhm.
Right? By the way, he just threw the first pitch out of the Cubs game, here recently. Him and his daughter were there. It was great. Right? I mean, he has had such a resurgence. Bless him. And I think a lot of people would love to see him come back. However, haven't we had enough Anakin and Vader? I mean, hasn't the whole thing been about that? I mean, do you want more Clone Wars, Coach? Do you want Clone Wars with Anakin? Do you want another Vader series? What do you think about this?
I'm gonna have to say no.
Mm.
Don't want a Vader series.
Yeah.
Way back years ago, I never would have said that. I never would have said those words. I'm going to be honest, man. I don't care what we get or don't get with Star Wars right now. Is that awful?
Are you channeling your inner Nick? What is going on?
No, I don't hate it and want it to die with a passion. I'm just indifferent.
Well,
now, if they gave us a Vader series and it was excellent, then I would be happy. But I'm in the frame of mind where I have what was that Padme said at the council meeting, the Senate meeting? Call for a vote of no confidence. That's where I'm at. So let's just leave all the original characters alone completely. And do Dawn of the Jedi. Go way forward into the future too. Stay away from the original characters in George Lucas's movies. Stay away from them. I'm tired of it. They tried to bring Boba Fett back. Massive misfire. And you just don't want to see that with all this. Yeah, Sundowners. With current leadership, I don't want to see any old characters come back and ruin it any more than they already have. Ted, I would prefer less Disney Star Wars in the Skywalker era. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. That's it. Both of you.
So my opinion on this is we've had a lot of Clone Wars, right? Again, if you haven't watched the animated series, maybe you wouldn't think so. We've had a lot of Clone Wars, but I have to tell you honestly, I wouldn't mind a Vader-centric show that is set somewhere in the original trilogy era. Also, I wouldn't mind an original trilogy show that's set between A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, or Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. But they've proven that they don't do that time period well, right? Putting Tony Gilroy to the side, because we're never going to have that again, right? They've kind of proven they don't really know how to do that. But for me personally, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind Hayden coming back as Darth Vader. I wouldn't mind Ewan coming back as Obi-Wan Kenobi. But on your point, somebody has to write the stuff that doesn't stink, right? And right as up to this point, it's really stunk, right, from the writing perspective, and all
Uh-huh.
the things that we've experienced in this time frame. They've tried to just prop up these original characters like, well, that's all we need. And the stories have not been good at all. Right. So if they're not going to fix that problem, I'm with you. Let's not. But if they can bring someone in that fixes those problems, I'm like, okay, he wants to do it. He can still do it. They can both still do it. They're here. Just like Tamara Morrison can come back and play Boba Fett. He wants to. But you have to have somebody who can write a story that's worth it. Otherwise, it's just another.
I agree. Got a lot of good comments here. Matt Cave, if they do a live action Clone Wars, I would like it to be a one-time miniseries or even a short movie, but not a full series. Could they do a live action Clone Wars miniseries and make it well? They probably could. They probably could. Would they make it well? Who knows? They haven't been making things well to me, for a while now. The Watcher. I disagree. I really want a Clone Wars live action show. I used to feel that way too. That part of me. They're going to have to right the ship. If the ship were righted, then I could probably get on board with that again. I love the Clone Wars. I think it's my favorite animated series. I know how you are. I know. But let me tell you what, nothing in Rebels is as good as the Ahsoka arc in season 7, the highest rated Star Wars anything we've ever gotten. Yeah. Go to IMDb and you're talking 9.9, 9.8. It's the highest rated Star Wars of any Star Wars ever made.
I totally get you. This season 7 of the Clone Wars was excellent.
Well, right? Not the whole thing, just the Ahsoka arc.
Yeah, but highly regarded as some of the best things they've done. But I still think that the entirety of the Rebels series is some of the best Star Wars story they have told. And I know it started before Disney, but giving that props to Disney for the rest of it, whatever, I still think it's pretty amazing, right? When you think about it. And yes, I'm with you. The whole I'm over Ahsoka personally. I think you are as well, right?
Commandant VHS has got it right here, Rissman. He says Ahsoka is the Clone Wars live action show.
Is she?
I mean, from a certain point of view.
Is she? I mean, that's how we got stuck with her. So I mean, if that's where you're going with it, sure.
Yeah.
Right? But I mean, I'm like this is my problem with Ahsoka and some of the things that we got historically is they can't move past it. Right? Even what we're going to get at Ahsoka season 2, right? I think that is probably going to lean back into the Mortis arc and some of the other things, and I'm like, because that's what Filoni knows what he likes to do with who he likes to do it, right? But I personally would rather have Hayden and Ewan doing something, right? I'm kind of over Ahsoka the same way I'm over Grogu, if you know what I mean, right? It just feels like it's been too much already.
With Ahsoka? We hadn't even gotten much of Ahsoka.
You gotta be kidding me. She had her whole live action series.
Yeah, but what was it? 6 episodes?
It was not enough? Was it not enough?
She was in 1 episode of Boba Fett, 1 episode of Mando.
Bro, do you really want more Ahsoka?
That's a really
the Jedi.
That's a really tough question to answer. I don't know if I want more anything.
But you're acting like we haven't had enough Ahsoka. I'm like,
I want. What was the name of that show? The Power of Many.
Acolyte.
The Acolyte. I want more of that.
You're kidding me.
No. Please cancel everything and give us Acolyte season 2.
Remember you running as Ahsoka? Remember?
I do.
You don't remember
I do.
Ahsoka? Come
Somebody
on,
came
bro.
at me in the chat not long ago about
Come on,
that.
bro.
She doesn't really run that slow. You're just being overly dramatic. Really? That was the joke.
Listen, I was as excited as the next guy for the first season of Ahsoka.
I
And
am the
feel
next
like
guy.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I feel like they kind of ruined Rebels, right? I mean, like that was
Hmm.
kind of touted as the next season of Rebels, and then what we got was really weird. It was weird, especially the whole Sabine of it all. And the best thing about that was Hu Yang, right? Hu Yang, come on, man.
He was good. He was good. The story got it was whack.
It was whack.
It was whack. And now, we get the cast change. It's going to be interesting.
Which cast change?
Bale.
It's like,
Balin.
Yeah, Roy's going to do great though. I don't think that's going to be a problem.
He will.
Yeah.
It might even be better.
Yeah.
Even though I thought the other guy was great.
Yes, Ray Stevenson.
Yes.
You can't beat him.
It's really good. But man, I'm not feeling, this is going to sound terrible, I'm not feeling Sabine. I'm not feeling Hera. I'm not feeling Ezra. I think Ezra's dumb.
What about Admiral Akbar is going to have a huge series?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm feeling Admiral Akbar. Yeah, of course. So,
well, I mean, that's the only live action thing we have to look forward to next year, Coach. So I hope it's not Filoni'd. I mean, it will be, but
yeah, we'll just have to see. I don't know. All right, moving right along. I don't know why John Boyega made our.
I had to put it.
John Boyega assumed Finn would become a Jedi in Star Wars trilogy, and Rey would turn against him like Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. We do know that for a while he was unsure who the Jedi was actually going to end up being. If it was going to be him or Rey or even Oscar Isaac. He didn't know. And then he has the scene with the lightsaber where he gets wrecked. Not that matters. And I haven't watched that scene in a long time now, but I do remember it. You know what I remember? I remember watching him watch that scene for the first time. He was reacting to the trailer when he ignites Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. And he starts screaming like, "Ah!" as he watched him do that on the commercial, on the trailer. And I guess it was like his dad with him or something. You're really thinking you're about to be the Jedi, and you're not. And he knew it at that point too, by the way. But anyways, John Boyega he thought Finn would become a Jedi in Star Wars trilogy, and Rey would turn against him like Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. John Boyega, why is that there twice? So anyways, you got anything you want to say about this?
Every time John Boyega says anything, we want to, is he coming back? Is he not coming back? What's he upset about? And I think, Force Awakens now, it's the 10-year anniversary is now, right? We haven't had much for the 10-year anniversary of Force Awakens, to tell you the truth.
2017 is when that came out.
I thought it was 2015.
Oh.
Force Awakens is not?
You're right.
Yeah, now it's the
It was
Force
15,
Awakens.
17, 19, right?
Yeah.
Were those monstrosities 2 years apart? I don't remember.
Yes, because also we had much more, because Revenge of the Sith was 20, and this is 10. We haven't had much going on about this because it's the sequel trilogy. It's kind of like, did it happen or whatever? And now here he is coming back and saying, I thought we were going to have more. I was going to be a Sith. I was going to be a Jedi. We're going to, we're going to face off against each other, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, people are like, he's back again. If we ever get a Rey movie, I'm like, I don't know. If he keeps talking like this, I feel like he's never coming back. Right? I mean, I don't. I don't know. He just continues to. He hasn't done much, by the way, Coach. Neither has Daisy Ridley, but arguably she's done more. Adam Driver has done the best, right? Of all these folks, Adam Driver had
Oscar Isaac's done pretty well.
Oscar Isaac. I think Adam Driver has done a little bit better than Oscar Isaac, but yes, those two have continued on and they kind of shed this nonsense, right? As this heritage, so to speak, of being in these movies. But John Boyega and Daisy Ridley, they've never been able to rise above it, and it's a shame, right? Because I don't think either one of them are necessarily bad actors, but he is totally still sore about the whole experience, and he keeps.
Well, he doesn't have a whole lot to talk about. Like to your point.
Yeah.
So yeah, if this thing had been a hit, like they like to act like it was, people would still be talking about it.
Well, and The Force Awakens, by all accounts, was a hit, right? I mean, it made buku bucks. Right. But then it was so ruined by everything that came after it. So it's kind of like, even though that happened, unless he's got some residuals that keep coming in as a part of him, it depends on what he negotiated. Right. Other than that, which I doubt, you know what I mean? It doesn't even matter how much it made in the box office. It's just,
right.
They've just, this stink of these movies for them too, they have not been able to shake it.
Not a peep. On the 10th anniversary, bro.
You didn't even know it was the 10th anniversary until I told you.
That is worth a video.
Yeah. Lego.
This is how bad of a failure the sequel trilogy was. There was no 10-year anniversary.
And Lego made 0 sets. Lego made, Revenge of the Sith sets. Made no Force Awakens sets. None.
And I liked The Force Awakens.
I mean,
I liked it a lot.
We all did, right? But
then it got killed. Yeah. But when I go back and watch it, I ain't watched it in forever. I don't think I'll ever watch them again. So,
if they put The Force Awakens back in the theater, Coach, would you go?
Hell no. No. I would not even consider it.
Yeah, I wouldn't go either.
Like,
I'll go back for Rogue One's coming up for anniversary.
Yes,
I'll go back 100%. For Rogue One. Every time they put Rogue One back in the theater, I've been there. I'll be there for anniversary.
How many of you in chat? We're up to 45. Let's go. Keep going.
Yeah, it's 45 strong. Yes.
Put that gun away. All right. Guys, how many of you would go watch The Force Awakens re-release in the movie theater? Anybody? Yeah, I totally get what you're saying, Iron Reaper. I can see that. I can see that. It's just that I overlooked those things when I first saw it because of, I think it was really about anticipation for the next movie that I thought was going to be great.
And the good thing about this question is, if they were going to, this is the saddest thing about it. If they were going to re-release The Force Awakens in the theater, they would have already done it. And it was, but Revenge of the Sith, we all went and saw it. Well, I wouldn't say all of us, but some of us went and saw it. But Force Awakens, nothing happened. And next year, I guarantee you, when Rogue One gets re-released, it's going to be shouted from the rooftops.
Yeah, I wish. Dude, how funny would it be if we had gotten a trailer announcing back for a limited time, Star Wars Episode 7, the one that started it all. Dude, nobody would go watch this movie. It would be hilarious.
They didn't even try it.
Yeah. Chad, Admiral Thrawn with a member chat.
Hello.
And a member with us for 18 months. Hello, brother. Good to see you. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, let's just get off of this topic. I hate talking about the sequels in that era.
I had to put it just because he was out.
And we're still in that era. Somebody commented earlier, You know, as long as the sequels are still part of the official story. I mean, it's crazy how much a franchise can get destroyed. Anyways, I don't know. Venture with a member chat. Has anyone seen the Twisted Metal TV series? You know what? Let me fix this real quick. Let me fix this, Venture. There we go.
Are you still highlighting things?
I'm highlighting the chat. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Has anyone seen the Twisted Metal TV series with Anthony Mackie as the main character? I've watched the first 2 episodes so far. I never played the PS5 game, so I can't tell if it's close or not. I have no idea.
Yeah, I never watched it, never played it.
Yeah, no clue. I didn't even know there was a Twisted Metal show. But I know this. I enjoyed Alien Earth.
And we are not, it is not unanimous, by the way, Coach, as you might expect.
Nick enjoyed it. He gave the first 2 episodes an 8. I gave it an 8.5.
What? He gave it an 8?
He did. It was so, dude, we're watching it. We put both episodes on Patreon.
Oh, Patreon.
We're watching it. And when the alien runs into that room and murders all them people, dude.
Oh, Nick, they were at the party.
Yes. In the middle of all of that, yeah. Nick yells into the microphone, "Now it's getting good." And I just busted out laughing, man. Like, you could see it all over his face. He was so happy.
Sundowners feels like it was average, so that must mean it's extra special because his takes.
Yeah. What a hater.
Not good at all.
What a hater. It'll be the last time I talk Star Wars variants with
you.
So
at the very end, we've got the Alien Earth. I've got a trailer for what's coming in the next episode. So hold your Alien Earth topics.
Okay, my bad.
Don't fall asleep.
4 hours of disc golf today. Colonoscopy yesterday. Wait, was it yesterday?
I don't know. Was it?
It was yesterday. The prep was Thursday. I couldn't stream Thursday night because I was in the bathroom.
Well, you were streaming on Thursday night, Coach. You just couldn't be on YouTube.
Oh, that's a terrible joke. That is terrible.
Let's keep going.
All right. AMC Theaters cutting some pre-show marketing material even as it keeps ad deal in place. So wait a minute.
Oh wait, Nick is pissing at us now. Nick is here.
Oh my God, you guys are live. I woke up at 7:30 tonight. Battlefield 6 beta had me up all night. Bruh, I sent you a text. I don't even know how long ago. And you tried to call me when we were live.
He just woke up, Coach.
He just woke up. I thought you were going to Decatur today and going to all of this. Just, wow.
Can't even add him because we're on this new setup.
I added him? Oh. I got you. I highlighted his chat. Mm-hmm. Nick from EBN. Welcome to the live stream. Nick from EBN. In our glorious 720p live stream.
I've never looked better, Coach. Never looked better.
All right, I'm disowning Nick and stealing Coach. About time. About time. Upgrade. Oh my God. Dan, if it's your first one, it's not a big deal. 15 minutes of the best sleep you'll ever have. That's the way I look at it. And getting the medicine to knock you out was quite fun. It was quite refreshing. It was quite refreshing.
Oh my God.
I was like, I could use some of this myself. Like,
no. Let's keep going.
Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. Coach, colonoscopy checks are a lifesaver, not something funny. What? I know that. It sitting on the toilet for hours is kind of funny. You know.
Listen, Dan Grissom said had 3 colonoscopies. That Michael Jackson juice is the bomb.
Yeah. Right. Oh my goodness. All right. Ooh. Gross.
No, don't look
Yeah, I don't want to.
no,
I like
don't
that.
look at that. Put that to the side.
Oh,
Put that to the side.
Dan. No, Dan.
No, yeah. No.
No, Dan.
Bad juju.
Too much.
Let's put the article up.
Too much.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. So look, I thought AMC was rolling out all these ads.
Oh, Nick's on the road now, Coach. He's on the road. He's on the road.
Oh, well, I'll try to call you when the stream's over, but Matt K's going to help me increase this output to 1080p.
I thought you were increasing your output to 1080p last night, Coach. Sorry.
What? I don't follow you on that one.
Colonoscopy. Never mind. Keep going.
How's that 1080p?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, all right. Do you want to say anything about this?
Yes, I do.
All right, do it.
So the article, you got the AMC article. I can't see what you're sharing. You got the AMC article up? Yes. So
totally got you, Duxon.
And so they did this deal with the advertiser people, right? We need to put the advertisements in or whatever, blah, blah. And so then they said, okay, it's going to be 25 to 30 minutes, after the advertised showtime for the movie to start. And immediately everyone rioted. Nobody cares about us, but some of the screeners and movie theaters and people are like, this is screwed up, right? We can't keep doing this. And so they had their earnings call, and so the boss of the place is like, oh, we can fix this. We can trim off a trailer, and we can trim down the whole. When we tell you to turn your cell phones off and all that, the only thing that they do everything that matters, we can just cut that out, right? And so now they're like, we've heard you, and so they're gonna cut 4 or 5 minutes off of the thing, because what's happening now is nobody is coming to see the previews, right? They're advertising it's 25 to 30 minutes. They're assigned seats. It's not working. And so like, well, we do one more preview than everyone else. We can cut that. We can cut our own, turn your cell phones off. That's right. Good, right?
Sure.
I'm like, bro, just don't. I mean, this is just silly. It's just so silly, right? Don't advertise to me if I've already bought a ticket. I'm channeling my inner John Campier right now, by the way. Bless him. Right? If I've already bought a ticket, right? Don't advertise to me. I bought a ticket to be here. If the movie is free, then advertise to me. Right? But I've already bought this ticket. You know what I mean? It's like I don't get this. I have the AMC A list. I love to go to the movies. I love to see the trailers. And they've done a pretty good job of not like mixing the ads into the trailers. But now it's like you have to do the wooju of, well, the ads are going to be here, the trailers are going to be here, the movie's going to be here. When do I want to show up? It's a lot of work, bro. For AMC right now, it's a lot of work.
And I agree. I agree with Dan here. Trailers are no longer worth coming in on time. It used to be special to go and see the new trailers on the big screen. But now you see them so much. They show up on YouTube first, and you've already seen the thing 3 or 4 times. So seeing it on the big screen is not that big of a deal.
They're no longer exclusive, Coach.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so that's where I'm like, so, it used to be before all this happened, before AMC, acquiesced to their brand deal and all the rest of it, it was a 15-minute jobby, right? It said, it starts at 4:00. The movie would start at 4:15, and you knew that 15 minutes was going to be full of trailers. And then ideally, if you want to see those trailers, you would show up and, blah, blah. 30 minutes is a long time. Can you imagine bringing your kids along?
No.
You know what I mean? Young kids.
That's a long time. Look, that's a fourth of a standard movie.
So if the movie is 2 hours and 2 hours, let's say, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes with all that nonsense. You got the young kids there. And if you want to stay for the end credits, it's not nice.
Yeah, agreed. Matt Cave says, with a half hour of commercials at the start and then the movie is out on digital like 2 weeks later, it's tough getting butts in those seats. Superman is on digital today. I did not realize that. And you know what? You know what's funny? I haven't seen Superman.
So here's the thing about Superman. So yes, Superman came out. This is the James Gunn of it all, right? James Gunn said, "Oh, we're going to keep it in the theaters, for a long time, blah blah blah." 35 days later, Superman's coming on digital, which is now. It's out on. It's not out on HBO Max. It's out on pay $30 to watch it or buy it. That digital.
Or go to the Pirate Bay and get it.
Well, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
And so they asked him, they're like, what happened? He's like, well, let me tell you. He's like, Peacemaker was supposed to come out in September. Now it's coming out in August. And we want to make sure, everyone can see Superman before Peacemaker that they want to, because that's very important because, Peacemaker is the best and Superman's setting it up. And so that's why. And I'm like, bro. And so if you thought that was the thing, you should have put it on HBO Max, because Peacemaker is going to be on HBO Max later this month. What you're telling me is this thing you're saying now is, well, we wanted to make sure people could see it, so now they can see it for $30 at home because they don't want to go to the theater, but they can still go to the theater, and Peacemaker is coming. I'm like, you just are a liar. You're just lying. Bless Disney for what you want to bless them for. They are the only ones that have been like still 90 days, to our detriment. 90 days, we're going to do this, right? From a theatrical release.
Right.
This whole James Gunn business, he's just a liar.
Liar.
I don't like that. I don't like it.
I hear you. Well, Mexican Iron Man chimes in with a $5 super chat.
Trolling me again.
I could have sworn that the last AMC movie I saw there was a commercial for the Kathleen Kennedy plus Rissman Wedding Online gift registry. Do you have a member chat to reply, Rissman?
No, I already used it, and I'm not going to send a super chat to this channel. I already dedicated enough of my time. I'm not sending any money.
There you go. I agree. I agree. Well, Mexican Iron Man, thank you very much for the $5 super chat and eating Rissman's lunch. It is greatly appreciated. This is for you. I don't know about you guys, but that definitely looks like Rambo to me.
So I have to tell you, I put this article when I thought, we might have a live stream with Nick, just because I wanted to hear his reaction.
Oh, he'd be like, that dude needs to go straight to the gym.
And so I have to tell you, this is not a great picture of him, right? So this fella here, Noah, what's his name? Noah Centineo. He was the lead in the Netflix. You saw The Recruit. I recommended The Recruit to you. Didn't see it? Did you see it?
I don't think
Probably
so.
Not. But he doesn't look like this anymore. He's buffed out. His hair is gone. Blah blah. I'm not saying he's the best as a young John Rambo, but he doesn't look like this picture anymore.
Right.
I think the better conversation about this is, did we have a Rambo prequel on our bingo card? Do we think we need this?
No,
we
don't.
How do you think this is going to go?
No, not well.
And it's set in Vietnam time, right?
It's kind of like,
this is not like they're doing it for modern order.
Can anybody be Rocky except for Stallone? No. Nobody can be Rambo. This isn't going to work. This is definitely not something that has legs that can bring in another movie. I mean, this is going to be a one-shot flop, move on. And here's the thing. It could even be good. It could even be well done and good, and people aren't going to care because Sylvester Stallone is Rambo. I mean, you know, that's my take. Now I gotta highlight Jedi Master Lawrence here. So is this why no Thursday streaming? No, there was not a Thursday stream because Nick had a work emergency during the pre-show, so
Yes.
he had to shut it down.
He did.
I was unable to attend Thursday, so that's why. We are streaming today partially because there was no Thursday stream. That's one reason we're doing it tonight, because we weren't able to live stream Thursday. So,
And the other reason, Coach, is because you and I both look better at 720p.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. You can't see all my freckles.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I still look shiny though, apparently.
You do.
But on this point on this movie, it's Vietnam era. Right? So not only it's like, sometimes we hear about these reboots, not sometimes, most of the time we hear about these reboots, it's like for the modern era, blah blah. They're going to try and redo this as a prequel, which it should be if it's a prequel in the Vietnam era.
It's like 720p.
Oh, two Star Wars nerds. What's
720p on stream, but 4K in my heart.
Oh, brother.
Thanks, guys.
I hope you and the Mrs. Star Wars nerds are doing amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Yep. Love you guys.
So, Coach, question for you. This movie, if it comes out in the theaters, will you see it?
Probably not.
You wouldn't see it?
Maybe. So, all right. I would go see this movie not because I'm interested in it. I would go see this movie in it if we wanted to review it for the channel. But you know what? I don't like doing that because all of these people that get the early access, they do the out of the theater 3 days before anybody else.
Yeah, but no, people want to see you all do it. They don't want to see those people do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, all right.
I mean,
yeah.
for me, it's not like
if Nick would drive and meet me, and so that's the thing. We need to start doing this kind of stuff together. It's just so much more fun.
It's an opening weekend, right? It's not like there's very few movies I'm going to go on the opening day, like a Thursday release, blah, blah. But this for me is an opening weekend. Why not?
Right. Nick is running CNN. One is off air at this time. And
Nick's on the road. Nick's on the road.
Yeah, Nick is on the road traveling to a buddy's house tonight. He just woke up an hour and a half ago because he played Battlefield 6 all night long. I played Battlefield 6 last night as long as my brain could take it.
You were playing it as well?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Why does that surprise you?
I don't see you as a gamer. That's why it surprised me.
I don't know how to take that.
It was a compliment. It was a compliment.
That's a compliment?
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'll take it well.
Yeah.
What, you have a thing against gamers?
No, I don't. But I just didn't.
You know, Matt Cave is here, right?
Well, Matt Cave Gaming is the best gamer because he's a retro gamer.
It's Matt Cave Gaming.
Gamming.
According to Nick.
Gamming.
Okay.
2 M's. Gamming.
No, I want to hear more about this, Rissman. Why was you saying you didn't think I was a gamer considered a compliment?
Because every time I've ever seen you try and play a game, it's not gone well. Unless it's Diablo. Diablo is the only game I've ever seen you play that's gone well.
Because I'm a freaking legend.
Right. So
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Well, golly. I don't know what to say. Nick, if you're still listening, let everybody know how does our Battlefield 6 kill death ratios compare right now? I just started playing the game. I am a total noob. And you're right, Rissman. The truth is, my gaming has been minuscule.
Yeah, because you're like playing the game with the farm, right? You're like a farmer in the gaming.
Yeah, Arc. You're talking about Arc.
Yeah.
Yes. My gaming is minuscule
Mm.
compared to other people.
But now that you have the PS5
it's I'm back.
plugged in.
I'm back. And wintertime's coming.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be out throwing frisbees.
Uh-huh.
I'm gaming.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun.
And by the way, Coach, one thing about Matt Cave Gaming, he has the best hair on the internet. We could never compete with that hair. That coiffure,
Excuse me?
that hair is beautiful. I could barely see it. The best thing about this resolution is I can barely see it.
The day is coming very quickly where I take a 3 guard and just visit and let it be what it is.
No, you take the bic. You just bic it. You bic it.
Okay.
Or shake it.
Said, okay, you want me back, Rissman.
Oh, I knew I would. I know the way it is hard. I know how it works.
Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Well, this 720p brought to you by the Matt Cave. Oh my goodness. Coach can play disc golf simulator. I'm sure it exists somewhere. They do have something like that. Yes.
It is so great to see 2 Star Wars nerds here.
It is. It sure is.
100%.
Oh my goodness. Oh. All right.
What's next, Coach? Dave Bautista, your buddy.
Yeah, you tell me. What? Hey, continue.
I feel like we were just talking about this. Did we not just have this conversation about Highlander?
Dave Bautista closing deals for Highlander and Roadhouse 2.
He is one of the guys in Highlander. I feel like we just had this conversation a couple of live streams ago.
We did with Nick. Nick
and
had more to say about
what's
it.
What's going to be Dave Bautista? And you guys are like, bah. And now it's Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
That's why I put it in.
Okay, well. All right, Dave Bautista, Highlander 2.
And also Roadhouse 2. Roadhouse 2.
Roadhouse 2. Yep, that was a great article, Rissman. Thank you for including that one.
I'm here for you.
You sure are.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
The article, so I'm here.
All right, the first One Piece Season 2 trailer is full of pirate action.
No, let's watch it. I know Nick did a video, and this is one of the ones he did, but have you seen this trailer?
I did watch the trailer.
Yeah, can we watch it?
I watched it on my 4K television.
Well, can we watch it here? Because I think it's good.
Yeah.
Can you
I gotta go. We don't have it in the.
No, you open the article and the trailer is inside the article.
All right.
Yes, Venger Bautista is the Kurgan. Yes, we were just talking.
All right.
About this.
So, all right, you're gonna be. Don't talk while it's playing.
I can't see any. It's not coming in this screen here with you and me. I have nothing you share. I can.
So I'm gonna play it, but I'm not gonna play the audio from it. I'm just gonna play the video.
No, play the whole thing because they'll see it.
All right. Well, you're gonna be echoing if you talk.
No, I can't. It's good.
All right. Good. Here we go. One Piece, Season 2.
Everything I've done, everywhere I go, is for the One Piece.
What is that?
That's going to be awesome. It feels like this show came out 5 years ago. Zoro! Really good. Looks really good. You could talk now. Hello? You must be watching it on the stream.
Yeah, I had muted it, so the only way I can watch it is in my second screen. So I'm like, I can't.
I got you. Yeah.
So I muted it. Blah, blah, blah.
No, it looks good. Now I will say this. It feels like it was so long ago when I watched this show.
It was a long time ago,
Yeah.
bro.
I need to go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
Like it's been so. I'm not good when you wait years before you get the next show. So yeah, I need to freshen up on my One Piece. That sounded really weird.
I know. But the good thing about it is, season 2 is coming sometime next year. And then they've already confirmed that they're making season 3 kind of at the same time. So maybe, hopefully, that means we don't have to wait so long, to get the next season, because this is one of the things about The Pit. The Pit was just announced as having the next season exactly a year after the first season premiered. And everyone was like, everyone was like, oh, this is great. And I'm like, bro, this is the way it should be. You shouldn't have a second season that's longer than a year from the first season came out. It's just stupid, right? And these streaming shows, because of the way they amortize and they do all the rest of it, and blah blah blah, we've gotten into these 2 years at least, these gaps. It's just stupid. Your point, you forget everything, and you're like, oh, it's coming back again. Okay, great. I don't know. It's too long. I think it looks great though.
The wait is too long. The trailer looks great. I'm sure the season is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Except 16-bit mascot thinks it looks cheap. I don't know. I thought it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I think it looks really good.
Yeah.
Now, Star Wars Retold. Coach, considering your Frisbee skills, how good would you be if you were digitized into the Incom grid and into the Deadly Discs tournament? I could throw the disc probably better than all of those programs, but I can't move like them.
Yeah.
That would be the problem.
Yeah.
My lateral movement. Look, I pulled my back out 3 weeks ago. My wife asked me to move a dresser. The dresser was still in a box. We had to put it together. I picked the dresser up and put it over my shoulder. Back went out. Back still out. 3 weeks later. Like, it's not pain anymore. It's just uncomfortable. It's like stiff.
Yeah.
So I'm still not back to normal. I wouldn't be able to move around.
Pun intended, Coach.
Now, if I could be a program, if I could go back 20 years and be 25 and have my throwing skills at this age, then it'd be good. But, yeah. Too bad I found disc golf when I was in my mid-30s and not my mid-20s. All right. Let's keep this thing rolling. Spider-Man, brand new day. Footage shows Tom Holland riding a tank, high-fiving fans, and I believe this is the footage.
Yeah.
So let's check it out.
And so, I don't know. Are you psyched for this movie, Coach? I mean, what do you think about this movie?
He has not made a bad. There has not been a bad Spider-Man movie with him, with Tom Holland. I prefer the other two.
Yeah. I would love to have Andrew Garfield back again,
Yeah.
by the way. He is my favorite. I know this is a hot take, but he is my favorite Spider-Man.
There's
Andrew
nothing wrong with
Garfield.
that at all. Yeah.
Everyone loves Toby. but
I would
love
say
him.
I would say that Andrew Garfield is my favorite Peter Parker,
I get you.
and I think Toby might be my favorite Spider-Man.
I get you.
But they're my preference. But I like Tom Holland a lot. I think he does very well in this role. How much more Tom Holland Spider-Man do you think we're going to get? I don't think we're near the end.
I don't think we are either. And one of the things that I have a lot of excitement about in this movie is the Hulk is back, and it's not Smart Hulk. It's going to be Savage Hulk. Somehow Savage Hulk is coming back in this movie. And I don't think that's the only surprise. Of course, Punisher is in it, and some of the people saying Scorpion is in it, and some other things. But just the fact that We get another Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland, who I think is amazing. And then also, if we get Savage Hulk,
Look,
I'm there.
the last movie, No Way Home, was one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in a movie theater.
Yeah.
But it was because what they did truly was magical.
Yeah.
With all three of them.
And the villains. Don't undersell the fact they brought
agree.
the villains back.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Toby was my Spider-Man. I only liked some of the 90s. Overall, my take is Spider-Man has some weird villains, and it reinforces my thought that mining comic books for film isn't always good. You're not wrong. You were not wrong there.
I am much more excited about this movie than I am Avengers Doomsday or Secret Wars or any of the rest of that nonsense.
Quite refreshing.
This movie was coming before or after. I don't give a half a crap about any of that. Right? I am very excited about this movie, even if it was just Tom Holland finding his way again as Spider-Man. But when I heard Hulk was back, and this is going to be very funny, by the way, if they do a great job with Hulk in this movie as Savage Hulk, and they couldn't even put Hulk in Captain America, Brand New Day, I'm like, that's kind of a slap in the face, by the way. I don't know who it's slapping the face of. Maybe it's us as fans, maybe it's Marvel as general, but I'm like, if they're going to do a good job of that, I'm there for it. It could make $1 billion again, sure.
Do you know, like, the only Spider-Man movie from the 2000s that I have not seen in a movie theater was the very first Spider-Man movie with Tobey.
Really?
And I have seen every Spider-Man movie since. I saw Spider-Man 2 with Tobey on opening weekend when I was in college. So, and you knew you were watching a great movie as you sat there.
Yeah.
You know. Ooh. Andrew, I recently bought the 8-disc Spider-Man collection. Man, if that's on, like, what do they call it? 4K?
Yeah.
What do they call those? Is it called 4K?
Yeah, 4K. Physical release, 4K.
If that's a 4K or even a Blu-ray, that would be definitely worth getting.
Well, and also they quietly re-released all the Spider-Man movies in the theater over the last, I think they're done now, but over the last months. Every little bit, they released all of those movies again in the theater.
The
4K
first
Ultra
Tobey
HD.
film. The first Tobey film was my first date with my wife. I was like, hold up, this girl likes superhero movies. I'm going to marry her. 4K Ultra HD. That's awesome, Matt Cave. We went to go see a movie on our first date as well. We saw Fun with Dick and Jane. And she did not want to go in and watch it. And I got her to go in there and watch that movie anyways.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah. To this day, she still gives me a hard time about that. Horrible movie. Horrible.
Listen, brother, I think
not a 7. Not a 7 out of 10.
Not a 7 out of 10 at all. But for me, every Spider-Man thing they've done, including and probably over and above, if you will, the animated stuff they've done, this new animated, the 2 that they've done, they've really knocked them out of the park, in my opinion. Right? As I think because they know how to keep a Spider-Man movie grounded.
Yeah.
Right? They don't have to deal with all this other nonsense. Right?
True.
That's going on in the multiverse and with the rest of the MCU. And even with Sony, screwing around with the Spider-Man villains with no Spider-Man. Those of all other Venoms are okay. Right? But those have not done well either. Right? But the Spider-Man movies they put out, that's the reason why they're making the money. Right? And I think this next one, I really think this next one's going to knock it out of the park. Again,
it will.
Even if just the usual suspects go out and buy a ticket, right? even if it's not a good movie, I think it will be. It's gonna do well. Do well.
Not to get confused with Marvel Studios, because I know the whole weird dynamic between Sony and Disney with Spider-Man. But Spider-Man is easily the greatest cash cow in Marvel's lineup.
Yeah.
Period. As a singular entity.
Especially
Now,
with the nonsense they've been going through the last 3
now
years.
if you put Captain America, Iron Man, and all them Jokers together, yeah, those are pretty awesome too. But as a singular entity, he carries a movie, that character, like none of the other superheroes, a la Batman. Spider-Man and Batman are the leaders of their brands.
Well,
It's not even close.
And also, Spider-Man has a sweetness. I was going to say a cuteness, but I changed my mind. Spider-Man has a sweetness to it. You know what I mean? Just in regard, kind of like Superman used to have.
So, and that's interesting
You know
because
what I'm talking about as a sweetness? You know what I mean?
Batman should as Bruce Wayne. But we're getting the dark emo Batman that's not.
That Pattinson bullshit. No, I can't.
Yeah, no gentility at all. You know. Anyways,
Spider-Man has that wholesomeness, right? That sweetness, like, you know, like that child in all of us, right? You see Spider-Man, you know, trying to figure it out and swinging. Even if he's a little bit older now or whatever. Now, especially, everyone. Can you imagine? You know, nobody remembers who you are, and everything has happened now, and you're trying to find your way again. But you know, you're Spider-Man and all these things, and I've got to build a suit again. I've got to do these things, and I'm like, they kind of really left that character in my opinion, in a great way to tell any number of other stories, right?
Keaton was the last one to be a half decent Bruce Wayne, and even that was limited. The greatest Bruce Wayne we ever got was Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, but I mean, he was not live action.
Correct.
So I mean, a lot of people don't. You know, you have to.
I understand.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I mean, I think the animated Batman's always knocked it out of the park. And I think everything's, other than that, it's been chasing after it, is the point you're making, right? They're chasing after it, you know, try and replicate that magic. I think they've been able to chase after it and replicate that magic on Spider-Man, not only on the live stage, but then to kind of reinvent what they're doing in animation on this Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, and the next one that's coming. I mean, Spider-Man is very, very vibrant.
This could be an unpopular opinion, but I'll say it anyways. I'm not sure. I don't think this. I might think I would really have to sit down and analyze this, but without doing that analysis, I would say that I think I have a preference for Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield. Either one of them. As I said before, Andrew Garfield is my favorite Peter Parker, and Tobey is my favorite Spider-Man. But I think Tom Holland is the best balance.
Right.
He's so good.
Totally.
He's good at both of them.
Yes.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
And to be fair, they all are. I'm not saying Tobey Maguire wasn't a good Peter Parker and that Andrew Garfield's not a good Spider-Man. They're all good. But, you know, I don't know. I've heard people say that before, and I'm like, yeah, I think I might think that. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason why when we saw all three of them together, we had the reactions that we did have. Right, in that movie, everyone's like, "Oh, you know, it's just key jangling and nostalgic, blah blah blah, whatever." But I'm like, no, I mean, we saw all three of the best Spider-Men or the Spider-Men together doing the best they could do, in the roles, and then not in the roles, if you will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That we had 3 Peter Parkers, we had 3 Spider-Men, right?
You know-
And all that stuff works so well in that movie.
Right.
Not to mention the villains, of course, but yeah.
So back to the animated thing, because a lot of you here are fans of the animated shows. Everybody gives their flowers to Batman the Animated Series, deservedly so. It might be the greatest animated show ever made.
Yeah.
I mean, it is so high up there. I will be able to watch that show forever. I am tiptoeing to 50 now, and when Batman the Animated Series comes on in my living room, I could sit and watch any episode at any time. Spider-Man the Animated Series does not get that kind of praise, but it deserves it. It is so undervalued as a show that nobody ever talks about. That iconic show in the 90s was fantastic.
Yep.
So, food for thought there.
And that's been remade now here recently. I never watched the remake. Some
I didn't
people say
either.
it was okay. Some people say, well, no. But no, like I said, I think they've done, my opinion is they've done a better job of keeping Spider-Man relevant than they have Batman or Superman or any other. I mean, you know what I mean? Of the original ones, Spider-Man's still the one, taking names. So I hope this next movie doesn't disappoint. I don't think it will. Doesn't disappoint us. And if they throw in Savage Hulk and some of the rest of this,
Yeah.
I couldn't care less what happens with the next Avengers movie. Who gives a
Right.
crap?
Exactly. All right. Well, up next, Alien Earth. ladies
Oh
and gentlemen.
yes.
Creator Noah Hawley shares the chilling reason behind the FX series New Creatures.
Mm.
And I don't know exactly what he said here. I've managed somehow to have this niche of reinventing classic movies as television shows. If I have a skill at all, it's in understanding what the original movie made me feel and why. 7 movies later, there's no discovery or